Now to share some memories of our first Innovator Award honoree are some friends and colleagues of Major Chance, founder of Active Care Living.
Major hired me to put together this new program for memory care for individuals living with dementia. It was an intangible product, and it had never been done before.
Major recognized that families who are struggling with a loved one who's got Alzheimer's weren't equipped to be able to provide the care that was necessary, and had the vision to create memory care specific communities that could provide a high level of care but at the same time retain a home-like environment.
I didn't like the choices that were given back then in the late 80s. People were strapped in and left in nursing homes and the hallways, and it was no quality of life.
Major was a very spiritual person and a very distinct understanding of right from wrong. And he just felt that was wrong.
He said, there's got to be a better way. And I think we should just take one of the wings of this nursing home, lock it off, pay the fire marshal the fine, because you're not allowed to lock people in. And it wasn't actually locked, it was a delayed egress system. So they had to have legislation to create this new model of care that had never been tried.
He went out and, with the help of some lobbyists, worked really hard over a period of years to get California to develop a pilot program and ultimately a change in the statute and regulations to allow memory care assisted living communities to have secured perimeters.
He affected hundreds of thousands of lives in just taking that brave moment to push the envelope and think outside the box. He changed the way that we provide care for people in California and consequently the whole nation.
If that's not innovation, I don't know what is.
Accepting the award for Major are his wife Judy and COO of Active Care Living, Todd Shetter.
Thank you, Senior Serve. On a night when you recognize heroes and all-stars, we are thrilled that our founder, W. Major Chance, is being recognized. On behalf of Major, along with Major's wife, Judy, daughters Tammy and Ashley and their family, we gratefully acknowledge the recognition and honor bestowed on Major's contribution and legacy that will long be felt in the senior assisted living and memory care industry. We lost Major last year, but his legacy continues on. It's truly been an honor for me and Kevin Moriarty, my partner and CEO of Active Care Living, to carry on the mission and the vision that was started by Major when the creation of the very first active care community happened in 1988. From that very first community that pioneered residential memory care in California and pushed the boundaries for what had been defined as residential care facilities for the elderly by the state of California, we knew that we were onto something special and very impactful. It was Major's renegade perspective and outsider mentality that led to redefining what was appropriate and what was needed in the care and support of those with Alzheimer's disease. Major wasn't a physician, he wasn't a clinician, he wasn't a nurse or a social worker, but what he knew is that what he saw with his own two eyes was not right. It was neither safe or humane. He cared enough and he felt strongly enough about changing the status quo to risk being fined by the state of California on a daily basis for operating an RCFE out of compliance, because he knew that securing the perimeters was critical to allow those residents to walk freely and engage in appropriate activity programs in a safe, home-like environment. Today, anyone in California that operates a standalone memory care, a memory care wing, or an assisted living community that houses residents with dementia has Major to thank. He was bold enough to question why residents were physically restrained, why they were medicated with high doses of psychotropic drugs, and why they were confined to living in a nursing home. He changed the way people with Alzheimer's and related dementias live. We are also proud of this recognition for Major's contributions to our industry, as well as to appropriate and quality care for those who suffer from many forms of memory loss and dementia. We are honored to have called him an advocate, a champion, a partner, a husband, father, and a friend. Thank you, Senior Serv.